Hey all! Amanda here with your final recap for American Ninja Warrior Season 11. This is where the remaining 21 competitors took on 7 obstacles in an effort to make it to Mount Midoriyama and a chance to win $1 million. First, they had to complete the following obstacles, starting with the grip and tip, where competitors had to grab a red cylinder that they inched forward while the track it was on tilted forward. They then jumped to a second cylinder on a track where they must repeat the task. Then, it's the Iron Summit, where competitors must go up a panel that they must put hand grips over spikes on for the first several pegs, then switch to handles that require you lean back on to lock into place. Once at the top, they must reach across and start their descent down using the same methods. Then, it's the Crazy Clocks, where competitors had to turn 2 handles out and around, then back together on the backside. They then jump to a second clock-shaped ledge and repeat the task. Then, it's the return of the always insanely hard Ultimate Cliffhanger, where ninjas climb along 2-inch-wide ledges along walls with gaps that they must jump before jumping to a panel on the opposite side and climb along to the landing. Then, we have the Pipe Dream, which has competitors jump and balance on top of several beams hanging from the ceiling. The first few were stationary, while the later few dropped down. Competitors had to navigate their way through to the landing. Then, it's the return of Cane Lane, where competitors had to ride a hook-shaped cane along a track with bumps that they had to jump along the way. They then had to jump with the hook to a second landing track before reaching out to start the flying bar. This is where competitors jump with a bar, which they need to land into cradle after cradle before making it to the landing and the buzzer. There is no time limit on Stage 3. If anyone survives Stage 3, they get a chance at a 75-foot rope climb that they must complete in under 30 seconds to win the $1 million. Here now are your results for Stage 3. Stunningly, Josh Salinas slipped off the second cylinder on the grip and tip, ending his season. The Iron Summit didn't seem as hard as I thought it would be, but still managed to take out Ryan Stratus, whose hand slipped off the handle, RJ Roman, who fell off the first panel and whose run was shown in highlights, and Nate Burkhalter, who fell off and whose run was shown in highlights. No one fell on the Crazy Clocks. The Ultimate Cliffhanger, as predicted, took out several competitors, including Michael Torres, who just missed the landing, Chris DeGangi, who flew off the ledge after attempting the transfer and whose run was shown in highlights, Ethan Swanson, who cartwheeled off the last ledge before the dismount, Hunter Gerard, who slipped off the last ledge and whose run was shown in highlights, Casey Shukaki, who missed the transfer and whose run was shown in highlights, and stunningly, Kid Owati, who slipped off the final ledge. Pipe Dreams took out Lucas Reale, who lost strength on the Pipe Dream and didn't get a good swing for the transfer and fell into the water. Karsten Williams, who couldn't get a good grip on the first set of pipes and who missed the transfer. And Tyler Smith, who had a great recovery on the landing of Ultimate Cliffhanger, but slid off the pipes in Pipe Dreams. Seth Rogers had a handle bop his head on the Iron Summit and had a great recovery on the Ultimate Cliffhanger, but fell on Cane Lane. Kevin Carbone lost his grip on Cane Lane and his run was shown in highlights. And Tyler Gillette fell on Cane Lane and his run was shown in highlights. Karsten Vols had a good recovery on Pipe Dreams, but slipped off the cane on Cane Lane and his run was shown in highlights. And Adam Rail touched the landing bar at the end of Cane Lane, but fell back off and could not recover and slid off the cane. And in a disappointing upset, Joe Moravsky landed on the wrong side of the last bar in Cane Lane and slid off the end, landing in the water and ending his chance at Mount Midoriyama. And in the most exciting runs of the night, Drew Dreschel crushed the course and became the 3rd man in American Ninja Warrior history to beat Stage 3. And Daniel Gill became the 4th man to hit a buzzer in American Ninja Warrior history, forcing a face-off for the $1 million. Both men got to face Mount Midoriyama, the 75-foot free rope climb to the top with only 30 seconds to do it. In the event of a face-off, the fastest time wins. Daniel ran second and was timed out with a few feet left to go, whereas Drew flew up the rope, hitting a buzzer with 2.54 remaining, winning the $1 million. It was an incredible season with, in my opinion, the best possible ending, as predicted, with tons of surprises along the way. Thank you all again for taking this journey with me. Your support for my videos and mutual love for the show has made it all worth it. Remember to keep your eye out for Team USA versus the World, as well as the All-Stars, and I hope to see you all back next year for Season 12 of American Ninja Warrior. I hope you have enjoyed the show. Bye for now.